So this is the new Prairie hub, which I'm on the fence about. I don't like that it's all separated, but we'll go with it. I do reconnect with myself, and the little guy is a little girl is a friend of mine, and you can see something that can be a little irksome in the very beginning is you don't see the chat that they're doing, which suits me fine for this purposes of this video because you really didn't want to know what we were talking about. But we were chatting quite a bit, so the pauses were because I was typing. Black cape again is me. Brown cape is me on a new account on my iPad, 12-inch iPad Pro. Black cape is also me, and the little shadow dark person is unknown to my brown cape, so appears dark. Eventually I will exchange light with her, just not now. So she takes my hand, black cape's hand. Brown cape has taken black cape's hand, and we're going to move on. The temple up there is your end place, but you're not going to go there just yet. Here is a constellation map. Tells you where to go. I was trying to remember to follow it because I didn't realize it would tell you exactly where to go as a new player. I noticed a lot of stuff on this new player run, even though I was quite distracted, that I hadn't noticed before. And one was that this is my first new adventure in this prairie. I had not actually done the whole thing before as a new player, so I didn't realize what the constellation maps would show. Learning your way through these areas it takes some time. So it's pointing us here. You tap that icon, and then it tells you it pushes your camera that way so you can see. So it wants us to go that way first, which makes sense. That's actually the area I guessed you were supposed to go to first, based on the layout of the area. It's a very small, compact, simple area. See there, black cape offers hand, brown cape takes it, and we're off to fields. I'm pretty sure this one is fields. Off to fields. And chat text will actually show, the conversation if you actually have chat open with somebody, but until you open chat with somebody, all you'll see is dots above their head when they're speaking. Like I said, my friend and I there are talking about nothing important, so I'm kind of glad you can't see it. Brown cape is just ignorant of what that conversation was. And there is a disconnect on entering the level. I used the follow button. The brown cape used the follow button to reconnect to the black cape. Little guy will eventually come along. There she is. I look forward to putting some light on her because she looks funny as a black. Forgot to close the menu. Sorry about that. And here's a quest here. She and I are very chatty. Fluttering Light quest. Like I said, this is all new. I kind of like these quests. It feels very game-like, which, it's a game. So it is. I think they're a nice addition. And they're not bad to do over and over again either. They're all pretty simple. If you have two or more players in an area, that one didn't do it. I'll try to point it out the next time. You'll see one or two hands come on the screen. Hand icons come on the screen like that. If you're alone, only one will come up. So you can do these alone, even though you see two right now. If you were alone here, only one. So they require two if you have two or more. They require one if you have one, which is a nice touch. I like that a lot. Although on a previous update of this, it seemed like you didn't have to disconnect. See, she had to disconnect hands to help me with that one. So that didn't used to be the case, I didn't think. Gonna sit for our little scene. I love these animations. They're just so cute. Although, again, the sort of thing where when you've done it 100 times, you're kind of gonna want to just skip it. But they are cute. It's hard to say that when they put so much work into these animations. I wonder if that's a bug, actually, because it's off the screen. It probably is. It probably should be on the screen. Camera angled up a bit. Get our candles. There is a 24-hour cooldown on candles, even on these quests. So you have to go do the quests about the same time every day. If you can't go earlier, like 10 o'clock a.m. the day after you did them at 5 p.m. because you won't get it. There's some light on our little friend. And now we're going to make friends. No, we're not going to make friends yet. We will make friends eventually. Little pink cape. I started to, collecting candles. I didn't turn the camera. Collecting candle wax. And on this next one, I am going to have a problem. Oh, wait, emote first, right. So here's where the emote is over here. This little, it looks like a beehive. It's a butterfly hive. A little cave on the side of it. Looks like Mount St. Helens. After the volcano erupted. Look at the storm in the sky. You can't really see the mountain very well, but there's a mountain there and the storm at the top of it. The lightning looks pretty cool. That's not what we're discussing there, though. I don't remember at this point now what we were. She's off to light some candles. I was typing. Oh. There we go. And this is a emote that's just in a different place than it used to be. Everything has moved. Butterfly catcher. That's what I call this emote, the butterfly catcher. And if you do the emote when there's butterflies around, you will catch a butterfly. You tap on the little hand and take your emote. This is called collecting the light of the ancestors. These are ancestors, and you're collecting their light. Later in the game, you return their light, and that is the point of the game. To collect the light, to return to the ancestors, to the elders. Sorry for all the chat I was doing. I was expecting to be alone with just myself, and then my friend came along, so I don't see her very often. I certainly don't get to travel with her very often. She's in New Zealand, so quite far away from me in USA. And there, my main account just disconnected, crashed, game crashed. So we kind of look at each other like, huh? Dang. So she lights the candles, I do the butterfly emote, and wait for myself to reconnect. And there I am. You can see the name pop up to the left there. Oh, it's kind of busy. Controlling two characters is a bit of a challenge. Pink cape there warped over. I have to run. Oof, follow does not work all the time very well. I was trying to follow and it didn't work. And there I took the hand. You see, I used the little button, the icon on the left, and then took the handhold. Oh, she had just said something about me being old, and then I crashed. So she said, no offense. And I said, none taken. It was funny. Because I am old. She's young enough to be my kid. So anyway. Oh, then she wanted to collect candles. I was going to skip it. She wanted to collect candles, so we put her in the lead. She says, nope, gotta go get the candles. And I'm like, huh? So we ran after her. And that is pretty much it. I'm just going to let this finish playing out, but collecting candles is what you do to make a candle. You collect the wax off the candles with a little red orbs of light over the candles. You can see them there. collect them. It fills up your candle in the top right. Once that fills up, you then, a little red blinking light, you tap it and you forge a candle. And that is added to your inventory, and you start up collecting a new one, filling up a new one. All these areas remind me a lot of Flower, which is TGC's game before Journey. The music also, same composers, Vincent Diamante. Just really, really pretty music, and of course the hills and the flowers. So very pretty. Some of the scenery, these levels are just beautiful. So we are on to the next area.